What's up everyone, Trent here at Precision Transmission. We've got a 2014 GMC Sierra in the air right now, and it's ready for our 6-speed automatic that my dad built just the other day. So we're gonna get this thing in and see how she rides. It's got a lot of updates, so should work totally different than it did in the beginning. One of our upgrades, kind of spin it around, you can kind of see that right there. It's a billet converter. Billet backing. One of the biggest issues on this thing is the converters fail. So we get that corrected. We get it turned back around here, and let's get this thing in the air and start going. Got our safety glasses on today, of course. Want to save our eyeballs as long as possible. Need those. Get our hose out of the way. Steady up we go, a little at a time. Start twisting things. As you're putting the transmission up there, you have to stab your dipstick tube at the same time. It goes in the pan about this far. If you don't, you'll be pulling the transmission back down to try to get it out, or try to get it in. So got that stabbed. Kind of just checking everything as we go around. There are bent lines up there and out of the way. Not bad. And make sure you get all your brackets out of the way. Don't want none of that behind the bell housing. Nice. I love it when things go the way they're supposed to. I love it. Here's my setup. It works. Definitely healthy. And it'll just torque your shoulder right around. That's one of Milwaukee's finest. 1/2-inch impact. Get our strap here out of our way now, since we bolted up to the block. Don't want to leave that hanging and dangling. It can get caught in your mechanism when you're rising the jack. Promise you, you don't want that. So we'll slide that down up on our stud. We're going to apply our 13mm nut. We're going to go a little higher. Go to our vents. Got to still install our 15. We are. I'm gonna stick this one up there. I'm short, so I gotta stand on a crate sometimes to get it done. It is what it is. Now give me that back. Okay, I got it. We have one more 15 for our bracket. And we'll have to go for all of our 13s after we get our brackets on. And I'm telling you, that's a hard hitter. That thing works. Set it back up there. We're gonna change out sockets. We get that ready. We're gonna get our brackets on our studs. That one's on. That one's on. Okay. Reach. I'm telling you, sometimes you just gotta squeeze it in there. Okay. Woo. We got it. Now we can tighten. And you can't get to this with my hand, so you kind of got to put it up in your socket and pray at the same time. Oh, drop the flashlight. I have to grab it. There we go. Really? Okay. Let's get this. I'm gonna put a little grease on it so it'll stick in my socket. There we go. Let's try this again. Man, that wiring is in the wrong spot right there. That's my problem. I didn't take this unit out. I'm just putting it back in. So we're straightening up a couple things. They did a really good job keeping things straight for us. There we go. Not bad. Probably just seen that. Tap my head on that. Gotta be careful. Okay. That's all of our bell housing bolts. Making sure. All good there. We're gonna come up to our converter. And it looks really good. I mean, wish I could move the camera, but it's easy a 16th. So I'll just be able to pop it up to the flywheel we'll put some good old Loctite on our torque converter bolts. Get our torque converter tight next. Okay. Got one started. So if y'all listen close, you'll hear the pop. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's gonna be silent because there wasn't barely any moving. See if I can do it. There it goes. Doing, doing. As long as it's nice and popped up against that flex plate. I think I said flower earlier, so I'm sorry. We're good to go. Gonna get our handy dandy impact out. This guy right here. When you're doing torque converter bolts, Robert Lemming, Macro Tools, thank you, sir. This bad boy right here does the job, and it tightens them tight. That's what we want. Good torque. Won't have to worry about going over it. Worry about it loosening up in the future. Come on. But I hate an air hose, let me tell you. It gets hung on everything. If I don't have to use one, I'm not. Nice. Nice and solid. You gotta get your torque converter bolts from where your starter is located. Same as your 4L60Es, 4L65, 4L70. Number 2. I turned it a little far, so I have to turn it back just a little bit. There we go. Okay. There's 2. Last but not least, 3. I really do enjoy R&R and working for my dad. I plan on owning this place, taking over it, whatever they'd like. They've built it from ground up. They didn't have nobody, so I'm not asking for a handout from them. I would rather pay them because that's what they deserve. Alright, so we got our converter bolts in. We're going to go to our starter. Go ahead and get that bad boy in there. Got to get your cover on. This plastic cover, I never tighten it all the way because it can cause you issues when you're going to put your starter on. This cover might not tighten down in the right spot, so you need to leave it right before it tightens, just a little wobble. At least I always do. Makes things a lot easier. you find out R&R and what makes your life easy, and you start doing it, and you'd be surprised how fast the job goes sometimes. Which experience comes with speed, or speed comes with experience. You're not just gonna know if you haven't done it. These bolts are real dry. I'm gonna put a little grease on both of them to make sure they're okay going down in the hole, tightening down in the bore. You don't want nothing to happen. So get that other one. I'll get that one started. 13 extension. We're gonna start the one we greased. And take the one out that hasn't been greased. Put a little grease on it. Nice snug. And then you can come back, tighten your tin. Sweet. Okay, so that's done there. Gotta plug it in though, of course. Let me get my handy dandy flashlight. So you see where the wires are, what they got all disconnected here. Power wire. Now look, got our 13 millimeter for it. Nice and stuck. Milwaukee for the win. I'm telling you, they ain't sponsors, but we like using their stuff. It's good stuff. Sometimes you just gotta feel for it. Can't get my eyes up there to see it. There we go. Okay, so that was a plug in there. We'll get our 15 on here. Let me go put our cooler lines in first. We got our seal on already. Big long 13. Nice little torque. Sweet. Okay. So we got that. Now we put our little bracket. This actually holds your cooler line. .15 millimeter. bad. Okay, so we're gonna go on, start getting our little tin, all of our tins taken care of. Our wiring for our transfer case. We got our plug for the unit. Make sure it's blowed out. Looks like they struggled on the end here. It normally has a clip and you just turn it, but I'm sure it had a lot of dirt in it and they broke it off. They're really not very easy to get off from the beginning. So if it's got any type of dirt on it, you're definitely going to struggle if you've never gotten one off before. So, but no big deal. Didn't hurt nothing. They didn't break it. Just grab our little pliers here. Be careful. There we go. See it turn in, and it just locked. Turned in and locked. Really nice. They got a clip for it. I'm gonna be asking them about it because I haven't found it. So we won't let that go without there. It's just double insurance. You gotta be safe than sorry. So, but we're getting there on this. Got our 15. Get that on there. Takes a special torch. T40. Just grab our 9th ratchet. Nice torque. Nice torque. Don't forget about your 15. Normally I do it a little bit different than they do, but it's good. Sweet. Okay, on to the next. We're going to do our tins. That one goes up here. I had to wondered where that pin went for that starter. That one goes there. We'll put this down. That one goes there. I don't know why I say sweet a lot. Just favorite word. Good word. Okay. Got that all done. Everything's tightened. Except our tin there. Good to go. Now, we'll get onto our transfer case and get this bad boy in there. Y'all guys stay tuned for the next video.